Okay, who wants to change some oil on the 450? Yeah, me neither, but that's what we're doing today. Well, I was gonna strap this up all fancy like to make sure it's straight up and down, but that's way easier. Went out and got some full synthetic. Went out and got some full synthetic Kawasaki 4-stroke engine oil. Got a new oil filter and got a new gasket. Gonna go ahead and put down our already very full oil can. Okay, boys and girls, is that oil pan bolt a 12 millimeter, a 14 millimeter, or a 16 millimeter? Very good, 14. Sorry, been watching way too many kids videos lately. So, on this dirt bike, the drain plug is right down there. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah. That's what I was fearing. You can see it's a little bit milky coming out of there. If you happen to watch any of the previous videos, my concern was when I ended up in that super deep mud hole and it instantly shut off, that somehow water got in there. So if it did, it wasn't a lot, but there's definitely something else is in there. So while that's draining, go ahead and take 8 millimeter, take our oil filter cover off. Long bolt goes on the top. Short bolt goes on the bottom. Let's see if I can get this off without breaking something. Let's try this. Oh, that made a mess. Yep. It's okay, we got rags for that. Gonna set it up so it's straight up and down. Let some of that oil come out of there. And in all honesty, probably should have done this a long time ago, because I've owned this for a couple of years now, rode it pretty hard a few times, and this is the first time I've changed the oil. I think you're supposed to do it after every 4 to 8 hours, maybe, something like that. I don't know. Let's see if I can get this filter out. You can see the filter. It's definitely seen better days. So probably a good thing that we're doing this. And also, there's a spring in there. You don't want to lose that spring. So be careful with that. We can take our towel. Make sure we get this all nice and clean in there. Eesh. It was dark. It was time for sure. So let's take a look at our new filter. Oh yeah, that's much better. And at least for the 2007s, part number 52010-1053. Alright, I'm going to take the new filter, which this indented part here goes inside. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on here first to hold it, then push it in. And of course, you use the proper torque specs, which is right there. And this one, right there. We're going to take that washer gasket off. Clean up these threads real good so we don't use nature's Loctite. Don't get them cross-threaded. Put our new gasket on. Yep, right there. Yep, right there. That oil stinks. I don't know if it's the stuff I just took out or what's already in here. Okay, proper torque specs. Yep, torqued. And pull that out of the way. You know what? Should probably leave it right here because I'm pretty sure I'm going to spill some oil. Now we're just going to move Kickstarter out of the way. Got to take that cap off right there, which probably need a new one because somebody's done a booger job on that one. But we'll take that out for now and fill it full of oil. I do happen to know that it takes, if it was all dry, a little over 1 quart to fill it. Let me just tell you how much I hate GoPro cameras. I only have one, only camera that I use normally, other than maybe a cell phone. But right in the middle of recording, camera's too hot. I haven't been out here 20 minutes max of film time, and the camera's already dying. These are the worst, crappiest cameras. Maybe I should look into, I don't know, there's so many different kinds. Do I get one of the 360s? Do I go out and get like a nice digital type camera that won't overheat all the time, don't drain your batteries every 15 minutes? I don't know. But GoPro has some serious problems with their cameras. But anyway, like I was saying, dry, they take a little over 1 quart. Already with some fluid left in it, which you will always have some fluid left over in it, is just under 1 quart. So I only had to buy 1 quart. Grabbed a blue funnel off the shelf, but apparently at some point I'd cut it and it wouldn't fit down in the hole. So then I just went and grabbed another red one. It's got a pointier tip on it. It's been sitting over there collecting dirt for a while. So we're just going to jam that down in there and see how that works. Alright, let's see how big of a mess I can make with this. Oop. Pouring it wrong. Alright, no problems. Put our cap back on. And you can see right here on the side, the sight window. It's right in the middle. It is leaning on its side, its left side a little bit. I couldn't even see any oil in there before when the bike was leaning over, so I'm pretty sure it was pretty low. Let's pull this up straight. Goes right to the top of the sight window. I think we're good, and it's nice and clean now. I have been putting that off for way longer than I needed to, just because I'm lazy and didn't want to do it, but glad I did it now. Should probably check the antifreeze while we're here. Full to the top. We should be good. I guess there's nothing left to do except to take it for a rip around the yard. It has not been started in, I don't know, 2 weeks. So we'll see how it does. Give it a little choke. A couple pumps to the throttle. Yeah, all seemed to work good to me. Let all the oil settle down to the bottom, and we'll give it another look-see in our sight glass, make sure we're still good. That's about it. Super simple. You need 8mm socket or wrench for the filter, and you need 14mm wrench for the bolt, the drain bolt, oil, new filter. That's about it. I did go ahead and order another quart. I'm going to ride it for a little bit since it hadn't been changed a lot. I'm going to ride it for a little bit, make sure everything looks good, change oil again just to be on the safe side. Last thing I want is to get stranded out in the woods with milky oil. That'd probably be bad. And I do believe this bad boy might be for sale soon. I think after the last ride, probably going to upgrade at least to a 2019 or above, just because it has electric start, because I'm old as dirt and kickstarting it all the time, especially when it's hot. I'm hot and I'm tired. I'm in the woods. It just isn't doing it for me anymore. And a funny story. If you go into a dealership that has dirt bikes and they have electric start ones in there, for some reason, I thought they would require a key, an ignition of some sort, but apparently they don't. So when you go into a dealership and you walk up to a brand new KX450 sitting on a showroom floor and you hit that start button, it's gonna start. And you are going to get yelled at by the salesman. Ask me how I know. My wife thought it was hilarious. I was like a little kid getting scolded by his dad for doing something he wasn't supposed to do. But that is gonna do it for this one. I'm sure you've seen a video like this 1,000 times, but maybe it'll help somebody, maybe it won't. If you're in the market for one of these and you're local or willing to travel, shoot me an email, maybe we can work out a deal. Almost forgot to mention, I am gonna have to buy new pants. I could not fix the zipper on the old ones that my old fat ass blew out, so new pants it is. Probably get a shirt, probably get a set. Can't have a mismatched pants and jersey, but it's going to be hard to find anything that I like to replace what I was wearing. That older stuff, I mean, it was really 20 years old. This stuff was amazing. It held up through everything I've put it through. So good luck to the next brand.